La Culebra, The Snake, from Multicultural Plays for Children by Pamela Gerke. Running time of show, approximate 15 minutes. Rehearsal time needed, 6 to 8 hours. Other production time needed, 2 to 4 hours. Cast size, minimum 5, plus Abuela narrator. Actors playing Nito, Esposa, and Perros can play other characters. Maximum 20 to 25. All characters can be played as small groups. See Appendix A to change word endings to plural. Gender of characters. Campesino is a male farmer and Esposa is his wife. Galena is a hen. All the other characters can be played as either female or male. See Appendix A to change gender of words. Characters. Abuela, abuelo. Narrator. Grandmother, grandfather. Nito, nita. Grandson, granddaughter. Burro, donkey. Galena, chicken, hen. Perros, dogs. Culebra, snake. Campesino, farmer. Coyote. Esposa, wife of the farmer. Setting, a small farm in Mexico. There need not be a set, but there will need to be places where Campesino can escape Coyote. A couple of sturdy tables can serve as house and barn, with cloth hanging down the front, and Campesino can escape to the rooftops. A backdrop of a Mexican farm is optional. Lights up. Burro, Galena, and Perros enter and stand around the barnyard. Abuela enters and stands to one side, watching. Nito enters and goes up to Burro. Nito. Hola, Señor Burro. ¿Habla español? Burro. Ee-aw, ee-haw. Nito. Hola, Señorita Galena. ¿Habla español? Galena. Block, 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 block. Nito. Hola, Perros. ¿Hablan español? Perros. Woof, woof. Nito, frustrated. Doesn't anyone around here speak Spanish? Abuela comes over to her. Abuela. I do. Hola, Nito. Hello, grandson. Nito. Hola, Abuela. Hello, grandmother. Abuela. Nito, did you know there was a time when nobody in Mexico spoke Spanish? When the Aztecs lived here, they spoke a language called Nahuatl. And before that, there was a time when humans and los animales spoke the same language. Would you like to talk with los animales, Nito? Nito. Sí, sí. Abuela. You can learn a lot from los animales. When los animales were able to talk with the children, los niños, the children were a lot smarter and more sensitive. Back then, los niños didn't ask for money in exchange for a favor. They were not demanding and did not throw tantrums. The snake, La Culebra, taught them these things. I will tell you a story about La Culebra. This happened a long time ago. Animals exit. Abuela stands to one side, while Nito either stands with her throughout the play or goes backstage in order to play another character. Abuela. In a small town in Mexico called San Miguel Teocote, there was a terrible windstorm. Sound effects, windstorm. Culebra enters and lies down center, and a large tree trunk is placed over her. Sound effects end. Abuela. Later that day, El Campesino, the farmer, was working on his land when he heard someone screaming. Campesino enters with hoe. Culebra, screaming, Ay, socorro! Ay, socorro! Abuela. La Culebra was trapped under a tree trunk and would surely die if she was not released. Campesino goes over to Culebra and lifts tree off of her. Culebra shakes off the splinters. Culebra. Gracias! Now I'm going to eat you. Te voy a comer. Culebra chases Campesino. Campesino. Ay, socorro! Ay, socorro! Campesino finds a safe place, such as on a rooftop. Campesino. But I saved your life. Culebra. See, but remember the old proverb, if you do a good deed, in return, bad will happen to you. Abuela. El Campesino tried to explain that La Culebra had it all wrong, that if you do good, then good will come back to you in return. But La Culebra would not agree and insisted on eating El Campesino in return for saving her life. They argued for some time, until finally they agreed to ask tres animales, 3 animals, for their opinions on this matter. If all agreed with La Culebra, then she would eat El Campesino. They walked around the farm until they found un burro, a donkey. Burro enters and Campesino and Culebra walk over to him. Campesina and Culebra. Hola, Señor Burro. Burro. Hola, Campesino. Hola, Culebra. Campesino and Culebra. Is it true that if you do a good deed, in return something bad will happen to you? Burro thinks a moment. See, I've worked hard all my life, but when I get old, they will surely kill me for my skin. So if you do a good deed, in return something bad will happen to you. At least that's so for burros. Culebra. Toivea comer. Campesino. Ay, socorro! Ay, socorro! Culebra chases Campesino and Burro joins in the chase until Campesino finds a safe place. Campesino. But we still have 2 more animales to ask. That was the deal. Culebra. See? Abuela. They continued on their way, and after a while they met una gallina, a chicken. Gallina enters, and the others walk over to her. Campesino, Culebra, and Burro. Hola, Señorita Gallina. Gallina. Hola, Campesino. Hola, Culebra. Hola, Burro. Campesino, Culebra, and Burro. Is it true that if you do a good deed, in return something bad will happen to you? Gallina thinks a moment. See, I lay eggs every day for people to eat, but when I get old, they will surely kill me and make me into chicken soup. So if you do a good deed, in return something bad will happen to you. At least, that's so for gallinas. Culebra. Toi vea comer. Campesino. Ay, socorro! Ay, socorro! Culebra chases Campesino, and Burro and Gallino join in the chase until Campesino finds a safe place. Campesino. But we still have 1 more animale to ask. That was the deal. Culebra. See? Abuela. After a while, they meet un coyote, a coyote. Coyote enters, and the others walk up to him. Campesino, Culebra, Burro, and Gallina. Hola, Coyote. Coyote. Hola, Campesino. Hola, Culebra. Hola, Burro. Hola, Gallina. Campesino, Culebra, Burro, and Gallina. Is it true that if you do a good deed, in return something bad will happen to you? Coyote. How would I know? Everyone knows Coyote never does a good deed. All. But you have to decide. You're the last animal. Culebra. Besides, I'm getting very hungry. Coyote thinks a moment. You must show me exactly how it was. Abuela. And so they went back and put the tree trunk on top of La Culebra just like it was before. They do so. Coyote to Culebra. Can you move now? Culebra. No. Coyote. Are you sure? Culebra. Of course I'm sure. I can't move. Coyote. Not even un poco? A little? Culebra. No, not even un poco. Coyote. So now you're just like at the beginning. The good deed is undone. Therefore you cannot eat him. See? Culebra. Sighs, outsmarted. See? Abuela. Satisfied that the matter was solved, everyone went back to their business about the farm. Burro and Gallina exit. Campesino to Coyote. Gracias, Coyote. You saved my life. Coyote with false sweetness. Well, I believe we should all help each other in this world. Just look at me. I'm sick. I'm so sick and faint with hunger. But you can help me. Campesino. How? Campesino. Bring me 2 borregas, 2 of your best sheep. When I eat them, I will feel better. Campesino. See. Coyote exits while Campesino goes to his house as Esposa enters. Meanwhile, Culebra can either exit or stay in place under the log until the end of the play. Abuela. El Campesino went home and told his esposa, his wife, the whole story. Esposa. You're crazy! Estás loco! Campesino. Just give Coyote dos borregos. Campesino exits. Esposa. Those coyotes are tricky, but I know how to deal with them. Calls out, Perros! Perros! Perros enter barking. Perros. Si, senora? Esposa. Get in this sack, por favor. Perros. Si, senora. Perros get into the sack. Campesino enters. Esposa. Here they are. Dos borregos. Campesino. Gracias. Esposa exits but watches the following scene from a hiding place. Coyote enters. Campesino. Here they are. Dos borregas. Coyote. Gracias. Coyote opens the sack. Perros jump out, barking and snapping, and chase Coyote. Coyote. Ay, socorro! Ay, socorro! Coyote finds a safe place temporarily. Coyote. La Culebra was right. I did a good deed for El Campesino, and in return, something bad happened to me. Perros chase Coyote off stage. All exit. Abuela. And that, Nito, is the end of the story of La Culebra. Nito. Is it true? If so, I will never do any good deeds. Abuela. No, no, that's not the way it works. You should always do good deeds, but you should never expect something in return. If you only do good in order to get something back, then you will be tricked like El Coyote. Comprendes? Nito. Si, si. Music begins. La Bamba or other Mexican folk songs. All enter and sing, dance. Music ends. All. El fin. The end. Lights down. Thank you for watching. If you're interested in reading more of the plays from the book, please check the description box below for links.